How's my hair? Oh, come on, man. What's up, guys? Hold on 1 second. I think I made the stream unlisted. Whatever. Never mind. All right, what's up, guys? We got buffalo chicken, broccoli, cheddar, bacon, spaghetti Alfredo subs. Not subs, though, sliders. What's up, everyone? Jesus, Steph. Buffalo chicken, broccoli cheddar, bacon Alfredo sandwiches. Pasta sandwiches. What's up, guys? All right, ready? I got the tops over here. All right, no problem, Jesus. He has a girlfriend. Who's hitting on me? Is it the bow tie? Of course, monster, of course. All right. Buffalo chicken, broccoli, cheddar, bacon, spaghetti Alfredo sandwiches. Let's go. What's up, guys? Buffalo chicken wing sauce gun. All right. Buffalo chicken, broccoli, cheddar, bacon Alfredo. What's up, guys? Buffalo chicken, broccoli, cheddar, bacon Alfredo, pasta Alfredo. Oh, I said Alfredo 2 times. Damn it. What's up, guys? Buffalo chicken, broccoli, cheddar, bacon Alfredo pasta sandwiches. Buffalo wing sauce gun. Let's go. All right. Nailed it, finally. Should we leave it here? Let's leave it here. All right. Jenny, my lady's in here. Oh, you're telling Monster that I have a girlfriend. Yeah, Monster's aware that I have a girlfriend. There it is. There it is. Cheers. What's up, Christian? Yes, I said my lady because I like to keep it classy. So, me and my lady, we spent a day in the city. I should clarify. If you're from Jersey and you say the city, you just mean New York City. These are banging guys. So there was, it was everybody's ride out, which we go to BMX or bicycling ride outs. When groups of people get together for either a cause, just as an area event. There were a bunch of them. We only made it to Philly. Before that, there was Oakland. There was, I want to say South Beach or Miami ride out. Bunch of different ride outs. So this one was in New York. Yep, Krishna. Alfredo pasta. Alright, talk to you later. Yes, Barry, this fucking cricket. I can't find the cricket. It's even worse because I believe he moves every day. So, The ride out pretty much started 5 minutes later. We're on the Cross Bronx Expressway. I know, Jenny. You can destroy an entire room or a series of rooms trying to kill a cricket. I'm just telling you guys. So, anyway, the ride out. Man. Ended up on the Cross Bronx Expressway. Then quickly the FDR. There was probably, I want to say roughly 600 people. Could have been more. There it is. If you guys, if you guys look at my last post on Instagram, you can see the beginning of the ride out. It's pretty crazy. So before you know it, NYPD is stopping traffic for us and letting us go. And then like, just after a few blocks later, we're like, wow, that's really nice of the police. And they try to roadblock everybody in. Everyone went around, and then it ended up being a crazy ride for hours. No, I don't work. Look, even if I didn't have a regular job like everyone else, and this was my job, this is a full-time job. People are like, that's great, all he does is eat. He just shows up to eat these meals that people made for him. And then his film crew films them and edits them and gets them out the door in time. Brianna says, don't say her last name. Miss Rangel says, don't say that name. What's in the squirt gun? Can anyone answer what's in the squirt gun? Did you just come into the stream? Miss Rangel didn't watch the video in my bio because she doesn't know what I do. I'm a sales professional, meaning I sell stuff. I got Alfredo mixed with, what's the last sauce I had in here the other day? Something mayo? Anyway, I don't really remember. Are you guys really arguing in the stream? Are you guys really arguing in the stream with his buffalo sandwiches? Shove that piece right back in there. Can't afford to come out. Peekaboo. Morning, Jarvis. This is dessert. These are banging. I needed these after a long day. We pedaled from Fort Lee over the GWB at like 11:30. And we probably pedaled back over at 4:30. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of riding. Yes, I adopted the Cricket. So long. It's like not even worth it because he's going to come back in 10 seconds. And we all know this. Anybody who's tried to attack a Cricket. What's the over-under on how soon he comes back? Can I make it through the sandwich first? Nope. Thank you, Nelly Cash. Oh, I just caught a big lump of cheese here. He's back. He's back. They all know you're after them. Any Cricket in the house knows he's out of place or she's out of place and is going to get murdered. And they only bother me because of noise. It's not like I don't like crickets. Are you an insect hater? I knew you hated insects. If you get a Cricket in your car, you pretty much need to buy a new car. Or at least come back next season. Take a bike to work. Save the environment. Oh yeah. So these are amazing after a long day. If it drips, how many people in here drive and how many people use public transportation? Just out of curiosity, how many people drive a car regularly? Driver. Well, you work for public transport, right, Darmish? I'm eating buffalo chicken, broccoli, cheddar, bacon, spaghetti Alfredo sandwiches. I'm so sick of driving. Oh yeah, we know you drive, Brianna. You got the headset. So you got the crunch set on. The headset on with the crunch. That's the crunch set. I want to move to a place where I can just ride my bike everywhere. Or walk. You can't do IF with carbs because you're on keto for weight loss purposes. Cutting carbs isn't going to make you lose weight, dude. Not body weight. Brandon's freaking driving a dump truck on the stream all the time. Cutting carbs can make you lose a ton of water weight. Ton of water weight. But the only way you're going to lose body weight is calorie deficit, and you could do that with carbs. Go ahead, old fart. We don't like talking about fitness in here. People just bring it up, so go ahead. I'm just talking about fitting this sandwich in my mouth. Literally. Motorcycle is okay. Not safe for people like me who are maniacs. Well, yeah, like Gabriel said, Brandon, you want to listen, but typing in while driving a dump truck? Probably not. Well, the thing with motorbikes is you have to have self-control, and I have none. You know what guy I'd be on the motorbike. So I've made a rule where I can't have one. If it drips. Well, a bike has a speed limit, like a pedal bike. What is Alfredo? Am I with or against spanking kids for discipline? I don't have children. And it's like, here's how I'm gonna answer this. That's like saying, somebody asked me today, is cheese bad? meaning is cheese bad for you? And I said, you can't say or ask, is cheese bad for you? Because there's so many different types of cheese. Right? I mean, you got high fat cheese, you got low fat, no fat cheese, you got different kinds of cheese. So, as it pertains to your question, there has to be some type of rule. And obviously, if you spank your kids, people are going to get mad. Basically, the vegans of parents. No offense to vegans. I'm just saying you're going to offer information without you even asking. So they have to make a rule that just don't hit your kids, because yeah, I've been spanked as a child. I mean, when I do something stupid, like I knew it was coming. I put like if I was gonna get hit with a wooden spoon, I'd put like a plate in the back of my pants and be ready for it, just because I knew I was doing something stupid. Well, why that? But nowadays, there's got to be rules, because you have parents who will hit their kids, you know, just to scare them a little bit, calm them down, put them in their place. And then you have parents who will beat their kids. So obviously, should not be happening. So that's what I'm saying. Where do you draw the line? What was I going to say? Do I think all calories are created equal? No, but it doesn't matter. They're scientifically not, but if you friggin' spend a few days trying to figure out how to do the math to figure out how different they are, you'd be like, wow. I could have been doing something else in my life. You could look up the thermic effect of food if you want to waste some time on that one. I have. Yeah, so some parents are out of control nowadays, and obviously there needs to be some type of law or rule. Two-minute track stand, and what kind of bike? Technically, there is a law. Yeah, obviously there probably is a law that says don't touch your kids right now. But back in the day, it was all like, don't beat your kids. But spanking them was okay. You're welcome. I've always wanted to know what your job is. Then why haven't you watched my Q&A? Why are people like, long-time fan? Do you work? It's fucking crooked. He didn't even friggin' stop. Why don't people watch my Q&A? That's my question. I don't want people to watch it, but I hate when people ask me questions. Long time fan. How do you stay so fit when you eat so much junk food? Again, getting hit with a stick or a belt could mean different things. You could be like beaten senseless, or you could just be like tapped and afraid. Some kids just don't have respect for adults nowadays. Like, it's usually the younger kids. Like, even when we were riding, and when we were riding in the city today, the adults are all, I wouldn't say behaved, but not talking any trash, basically. I know the little kids are like riding by the cops, and then they're saying, "Oh, fuck you, get the fuck out of here." Oh, what? I'm like, dude, this is not like helping. Look, you guys are the ones who are going to get in trouble. And some of them did. What would you do if I had a kid? Yeah, it's the kids that are like 12, 13, 14, who like just want to act hard. Because they think everybody else will think they're cool. And nobody's impressed. But yeah, that's generally what happens. You know, when we were kids, when I was like 17, we were a bunch of jackasses too. Is nonconformity such a bad thing? Nonconformity is the best thing. Like, I mean, I don't know what the exact definition, Merriam-Webster definition of conforming is, but conforming is you're basically going with the crowd. Not thinking for yourself, and if you do think for yourself, you're suppressing those thoughts. I'm a nonconformist. Look at my nutrition. I feel like I have an extra lib. Yeah, so I'm definitely a nonconformist. Wouldn't be a bad thing. Honestly, honestly, I can't go with the flow. Like, I can't just go with the crowd. That bores me. It just bores me. Oh, hi, Mr. Rangel. Brianna's brother. And I don't feel like conforming is refusing. Well, that's the definition. I refuse to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Arctic got the answer to his question. I guess it is. All right, I'll give you the refuse thing. I just can't do what everybody else is doing. I gotta try something different. Like, I can't. 3 meals a day is outdated. It's 7 meals a day now, Darmish. 7 tiny meals. That's what's up to date. And in 2018, with all hope, we'll make it 8 meals a day. (2019) 9 meals a day. 2020 20 meals a day. We're gonna go from 9 to 20. Intermittent fasting makes it easier for social purposes. You could give me any example about social purposes. Now, if you want to eat, then eat. If you don't want to eat, then don't eat. So how is that hard? Either way, you're going to have more calories than somebody who's not doing intermittent fasting. Your family loves to get together for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then drink. Well, you're young. After you're like 18, I would think the latest, that's not really going to happen so much. Do a 24-hour eating challenge. Guys, Kai Boy HG wants to do a 24 eating challenge. What do you want to see him eat? This isn't the challenge channel, dude. Challenges suck. It's not that I think eating 6 times a day made me hungrier. It's science. And if you want to break down that science into simplest terms, once you start eating for the day, you don't want to stop. Your body gets hungry. The less frequently you eat, the less hungry you get. Well, yes, insulin amongst other things, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's basically just science. The less you eat, the less you care about eating. Also, psychologically, forget about the physical hunger, which does go away. When your internal clock is expecting that meal, that means 6 times a day your internal clock is expecting food. And if it doesn't get it when and how it's supposed to, then you're fucking thrown off. That's annoying. $50 fat, 30 carbs, 20 protein. Yeah, man, do what you want. My thoughts are do what you want. Everybody asks if something is better, if something is worse. Better for what? Better for who? What circumstances? What are your goals? What are you, like, is it better? That's what I'm saying. And don't tell me to chill. Varied. Both. Vered needs to try intermittent fasting, but she's too scared. So, for the people who do intermittent fasting, can you explain to her? How hunger goes away? Come on, guys, don't all jump at once. Well, you can Google it. You're trying it 3 weeks. See, that's another thing. It's like, you've been intermittent fasting 3 weeks. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't even know what that means. aches from being empty after too long? No, but I don't even know what that means. Like, what's too long? Some people might be like, oh, like 12 hours. Here's what you gotta do, Barry. You're saying 2 meals worked better than 16-8. In what way worked better? What do you mean worked better? That might mean made you less hungry. That might mean made you lose weight better. And that might mean faster. That might mean slower. So, a lot of people, what you said, oh, yes, all right, so just do the 2 meals then. There's no reason to snack when you're doing intermittent fasting. If you want to eat something, this is what I recommend doing to get away from snacking. If you want to eat something that's a snack, candy bar, bag of chips, whatever, eat it with one of your meals. Just eat it with one of your meals. It'll make it so much easier. Because once you start... Here, forget the insulin part. This is mentally. Like, once you start getting used to or accustomed to snacks, you're used to and accustomed to snacks. What's my plan to get more views? None. No plan. I'm just chilling here for now. I think you have some mental hurdles to get over. As it pertains to intermittent fasting, as most people do. And once you break free of all that crap, and do these 2 meals, do the 2 meals when you want to. Like, around the same times, but not like has to be at this time and that time. Being able to get on a plane and not have to worry about airport food, airplane food. You could get on a plane, fly around the world, land, and still not worry about food yet, where everybody else would be freaking out. So, let's try and give some examples. If it's a Friday night or Saturday night, your friends go out, and it's outside your eating window, eat outside your eating window, and then realize you don't need to eat eating windows. And once you start getting more proof, collecting more evidence, as it pertains to anything you do, it becomes easier. Waldo, what was your plan to get for me to get more views? I gotta take a shit. Here we go again. I need to add comedy to this channel. What the hell are you talking about? Hold on, I'm gonna take a shit and you explain what you're talking about. I'll be back very quickly. Yeah, not bringing Tupperware to work is fucking huge. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright. Sorry guys, but I wanted to continue this talk with my head on my shoulders. So, here's the situation. Who just said something about Tupperware? Yes, I live in New Jersey. Okay. So here's the situation with intermittent fasting, collecting evidence and liberating. Once you break free, and now a lot of people, happy birthday, E-Tab. That's what I'm saying, Rocky. I thought I was funny, but he wants me to bring like comedy, like coming to the stage. We have Waldo from YouTube. He's like, I don't know what he says. Can anybody find me? So what was I gonna say about intermittent fasting? So what you do is you collect data. You basically collect data, and then when it starts to be proven to you, that you don't need to eat, like you don't need something to hold you over, that energy just is more on a daily or multi-daily basis rather than on an hourly basis, like calories in versus calories out, and that the body digests well while resting, and that you can hit your nutritional goals by eating when it's convenient and enjoyable for you. And you no longer need to feel the need to either carry Tupperware to work, if that's what you were doing, carry protein shakes around, carry meal bars, all types of constraints. Like, most fit people go on vacation, they lose their mind, or they travel, and they're bringing their Tupperware and packed with protein bars or whatever. Like, I could go anywhere and I'm just not worried. Like, if something happened to this world, if there was a state of emergency, bodybuilders would be in the worst shape mentally. Once they can't eat it every 2 hours, like, how are you going to survive? They die first. They would die first. You want to be a badass? You want to be a warrior? You got to be able to go without food for as long as possible. Not be worried about your protein shake. Thinking you have no energy. Like, no man can't fight, haven't eaten 3 hours. But seriously, if they killed off like the weakest link of humanity, unfortunately that would be the link. Is that a good, that's not a good thing, Brianna? Yeah, man. That's what I'm just saying, you gotta be able to go without food and not live by food. Even me, you guys see me when I'm enjoying my meal, but the rest of the day, I'm just enjoying other stuff. I'm not worried about my meal. And sometimes I'm not worried about it so little that that's why I plan it so late. I skip a day all the time and make it up. Sometimes I don't feel like eating. Sometimes I feel like eating twice the next day. It doesn't matter. That's the point. And when you realize it doesn't matter, you can live your life in a healthy manner, hit your nutritional goals, and enjoy it. How do I feel physically after I skip a day? Shredded. Shredded. Oh, sorry to hear that, Brianna. Of course I feel strong. Very. I've gone like 48 hours and trained like twice in those 48 hours without eating, not worrying about it. It's not that big of a deal. Where are you coming from, Brianna? No, not Brianna. Verid. Where are you coming from beforehand? It's all in your head. They brainwashed you. Your belief system is a lot stronger. What the fuck is this? Oh, just crumb. Your belief system is a lot stronger than you think. Like, if you believe you need to eat, you need to eat. You're not going to have any energy. Later, Brandon. If you eat 2,000 calories once a day, you're going to have more energy than the person who's eating 1,500 calories spread out over 3 meals. I shit very fast when it's forced out of me. Like, my stomach's so full. This meal is huge. My stomach was so full. I didn't get to shit this morning. I woke up and then we just had to go to the ride out. I didn't have enough time, so that was my morning shit right now. I totally forgot about it until now. I got home, showered, went by Jenny's, edited videos, took a nap. Now I'm here. So yes, Varied, you are very brainwashed. Much like the rest of us were at some point in time. Alright, Brianna. Look, man, I'm not Mr. Fitness. Like, I don't take my measurements. You're welcome, Varied. I don't take my measurements. I weigh myself. I don't know. Sometimes I weigh myself 3 days in a row. Sometimes I don't weigh I probably haven't weighed myself in a week at this point. If I look, here's the thing. If I look okay, meaning half decent to go on Instagram, just so people are like, he got fat, or get too skinny, I'm fine, man. Here's the way I look at it. Like, the mirror is a good measure. Your wardrobe, it's great at measuring. You go to put on your, seasons are changing. You go to put on something from last season. How does it fit you? How does it fit you here, whatever. Like, or you bought a pair of pants and they're getting bigger and bigger on you. Or smaller and smaller. Like, also, the way I look at it is, I just want to hover around 200 pounds. And when I say hover around 200 pounds, that means if I go to 210, if I go down to 190, Jesus, why have you not told ETAP happy birthday? Then I'll fix it. Like, obsessing over this little shit. Like, think about what you could be doing with your life. Instead of obsessing over little shit. Like, trying to figure everything out. Like, I've just been estimating calories for the last 6 months, 4 months, 5 months. I don't even know. When did I stop wearing my polar? Tan line's pretty much gone. It's there a little bit still, but That was like a 3-year-old tan line. You believe it made it through the whole summer on some level? So I'm not super worried about it. This is like, this year since I've gotten in shape was the loosest I've done things. Like, you should be eating cake for your birthday, E-Tab. This is the loosest I've done things, like, and you know what? I've made progress just the same. I'm not stepping on stage, like, if anything, being that I have, like, more pressure on me and a big following on Instagram now, I should be running things tighter, but after not wearing the polo for so long, I learned that wrist wearables don't work. No, I already knew that. Nothing. I learned nothing. I used that polar so much for so long. And if I start doing new activities, I'll use it again probably. That like I can collect enough data or I have collected enough data to estimate my calorie burn. Calories never count on birthdays. Later, Brianna. Have a good one. How did the whole Jesus thing come about with Carl? Like, what was I saying? Who's your favorite, like, who's your favorite celebrity? Or something Carl said Jesus? I can't remember. Gotta finish strong, guys. All right. All right, here we go. Peace out to all of you. E-Tab, have a good birthday. Have a piece of cake for all of us. What do you do for a living, Verid? I'm serious, E-Tab. Have a piece of cake for us. Naturopath? Okay. You guys all have a good night. Day. I gotta be up for work in 3.5 hours myself. Which sucks. I hate Mondays. No, we didn't, George. A piece of cake for each of us, E-Tab. You guys will see more on my Instagram from the ride out I was talking about. There's one post up now. You're at work there in Greece? Well, good for you, Darmish. Some of us, Mondays are the worst. You guys all have a good night, good day, all that happy horse shit. E-Tab, cake, E-Tab, happy birthday.